Well, I guess that's Christmas ruined. We'd lost 2 games on the bounce. Now we're 7 points behind Liverpool. And the league is looking very, very difficult now from this point onwards. It's not been a good few weeks, has it, for Manchester City Football Club. Anyway, guys, I gotta say, this video is sponsored by OneFootball, the wonderful guys over at OneFootball. If you want to dissect that terrible performance, please go to the link in the description below and download that free and very, very good app. I promise you, it's very good for making the most of a performance like this and seeing where it all went wrong. It's very good and helps support this channel and helps make this Christmas a little bit brighter for me, so please go and give it a download in the description below. But let's get on to the actual game. Where do we start with that? I don't know. We can just be very sad about the results. I'm not going to say we're the worst team in the world or anything like that, but it isn't good. The problem I noticed recently is that not only have we started conceding goals and chances at a higher rate, for me it's also been the fact that we've not be creating chances ourselves personally. We've not been the fluid, kind of most cohesive unit that we were at the start of the season. Yeah, we've been conceding chances and goals a bit too softly, but I still maintain that if that was only the problem, but they were still scoring goals at the same rate as the start of the season at the other end, then maybe we wouldn't be noticing those problems anywhere near as much. But as it is, it seems to be falling apart at both ends of the pitch at the moment. We're conceding goals out of nowhere. We're conceding world-class goals, which you can't do much about, but it still doesn't help that we're conceding from our first shot on target pretty much every single week at the moment. The first goal, once again, Fabian Del for about the billionth time in the past few weeks, caught out of the back post, sleeping, showing his lack of positional awareness there, and then getting himself sent off like a knobhead towards the end. Debated whether it's red or not, either way his head did go, and it was a stupid, necessarily rash challenge, a very Fabian Del thing to do. I like the lad, but he's got a reputation for doing that thing about the Wigan game last season. But anyway, after that, it kind of went all downhill from there, really. It was annoying because we either get ahead from a nice little goal from Bernardo Silva. We thought maybe we'll do okay today, but we just seem to have fully lost form. The thing about me is going forward, we just look so predictable. The amount of crosses we threw in was so un Manchester City-like, or so un Guardiola-like, that it started to baffle me. We're not the kind of team that just pings crosses into the area, and to do that when we've got a tiny Aguero there, man-marked by Harry Maguire and so on, it just seems a little bit naive, a little bit predictable. The pressing has gone, the movement has gone. Raheem Sterling himself doesn't seem to be in the form that he was a few weeks ago. We can't beat people for fun at the moment, which happens. I'm going to blame him for that. But when you add that to the fact that we're not creating the chances as much, we missed David Silva, obviously. De Bruyne is still a little bit rusty still. Then it starts to make this rather blunt attacking force. We still hugely miss Fernandinho as well, in my personal opinion. He's the one person that pulls this whole team together. He's the glue there that holds this structure into shape. And without his relentless energy and his work rate and his leadership, we just look a bit weak, if we're being totally honest. Very, very passive. It's worrying because sometimes form, it's like rot that sets into wood. You can't always stop it. That's the worrying thing. When performances get slower and slower, players are all about confidence, and for whatever reason, Pep can't get into the head at the moment. He'll be the first to admit that. I don't think it's worth giving up on the season still. I don't think it is. I think we've got loads to play for in 4 trophies, and there's a lot can happen between now and May. Obviously, Liverpool once again won today. They're 7 points clear. We're in 7 points clear now. We have to go and beat them now. We just have to beat them, get it down to 4 points and hope for a miracle. It can happen. It's not a miracle. I guess teams can drop 4 points if we beat them over the course of the season. In fact, it's probably going to happen at some point, but we just need to be confident of capitalising on any mistakes they make, and at the moment we're not confident. Where does it go wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Like, who does know where it goes wrong? These things are they're never usually one thing. They're not a collective coming together of loads of little problems that build up, and sometimes it's hard to see them coming. Sometimes it's easier to see them coming. I can't pretend to be an expert. None of us are, and people paid a lot more than me, a lot more experience than me, will still struggle to have those answers. If it was that easy, we'd all be world-class managers, but we're not, for a reason. I'm going to say it's loads of little factors. Maybe not getting the signings we wanted in the summer. No defensive midfield replacement didn't help, definitely. Injuries are a little bit of bad luck there in terms of no recognised left-back. Del hasn't had the kind of second season that we wanted him to have there, and maybe he wasn't really expecting to play this much again this season. Mendy being out's not really helps. No one's fault, I guess, technically, but it's just one of those things that isn't ideal. And then injuries at key times of the season to Fernandinho, Aguero, David Silva, just linchpins of our team. It's not really helped. In general, there's probably more than that as well. It's just basically players being out of form at certain times. It's just a bit of a mess at the moment. This game and these couple of weeks, I guess it's been leading to this. We saw the performances slowly kind of drop off the cliff a little bit, and eventually it's kind of hit us in the face. Where do we go from here? We just got to find a way to start winning again somehow. Hopefully Kevin De Bruyne will start to shake off that rust, because we need him back more than ever. Hopefully Fernandinho will be back very soon, because there's no one quite like him. And hopefully Liverpool start to get a little bit less luck. I saw the Salah penalty today, just soft as anything. They seem to have everything going for them at the moment, and they keep playing their strongest team every single week. Fingers crossed that blows up in the face at some point. How are they getting away with this without any injuries, without any tiredness, and with all the decisions? It just looks like it's going to be their year this year finally, but maybe not. I'm not going to give up. I never give up. I said the same thing in the last video. It just doesn't make it very much. It just doesn't make it any more fun, does it? At the moment, it's a very miserable time. Anyway, guys, I hope you had a lovely Christmas, because some things are more important than football. Football's fun, but being around family and enjoying yourself at this time of year is vastly more important. And personally, I'm going to go and switch off now and enjoy friends and family on Boxing Day. You should do the same, and I hope you genuinely have a lovely Christmas and a great Boxing Day and a great New Year. I'll see you before then, obviously, but honestly, it's not that important. So go relax, enjoy your Christmas presents, enjoy some alcohol, enjoy a brew, enjoy some cake or whatever it is you do to relax, and go and spend some time with family, because it's more important, trust me. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like this video if you want to, subscribe if you're new to this channel, go and give their OneFootball a download as well in the description below. I've been Stephen, in a bit.